Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll dice. We tell stories and we create some freaking magic. Look at my desk. It's filled from Thursday's brass light craziness. There's condition rings everywhere. Welcome. We are here with most of the Unearthed Arcanum. Jess is missing today because she's out and about, I think, in the world doing something important. But for the rest that are here, everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, also we got Rachel back.
Yay,
Hi,
Rachel's
Rachel.
back.
Yeah. Welcome.
I've refrained from asking this question so I could be accusatory in game. Is Brimmy still alive?
No, my dear, he is not. But I got the color for you.
Ooh, okay. New Brimmy.
Yes, a lot has happened that Miri's been around for. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's jump in. For those who have no idea what this is, hi, we're a D&D live stream. Did I say that already? No, I didn't. We're a D&D live stream that has 5 parties, this many, living, existing, and breathing. For those that do, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. Some quick announcement stuff. We will be next week. We will be off. So we'll be off this coming Thursday and Friday. As my wife and I will be in the great outdoors.
Yay!
Hunting some we're not hunting. I keep saying hunting.
Joe,
I'm making
are you
that joke
touching
enough
grass?
times I think it's hunting. I am touching grass. So much grass. I'm so excited for the grass that I'll be touching. Also, we really need it because we've had some. It's been a crazy week. Our fridge is dead.
To what extent? Because there are
That sucks.
different ways that fridges die, and I've learned way too much about this.
I was gonna
In my
say, you know what?
job.
Actually, I might check in with you, Hannah, afterwards to see if you could you can guide my hand a little bit.
Because there's a chance that it's something really easy, and there's a chance that it's fucked. But
yeah, I don't. We'll talk.
just message me. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so we've had that happen. We were cutting down a tree this week, and the tree hit a power line, which happens, often, but this power line was old and sparked and arced out and caught on fire in our alley, which was fun. So that was good.
Are you Mrs. O'Leary's cow? Is your neighborhood around?
What? Someone help me with that
Mrs.
reference.
O'Leary's cow. That's what started the Great Chicago Fire. Never mind.
Oh man, that was
It
deep
kicked
pull.
over
All right.
That was deep.
It's an important piece of history.
Rachel,
Anyway.
I'm from Boston. Okay? We've had fires in Lynn and Revere and other places. Okay?
By Boston, he means about 20 to 30 minutes north of Boston.
Hey, fuck you. All right? Go fuck
Because
yourself.
no one's actually from Boston. Everybody's
No
just
one's from Boston.
around Boston.
No one's from Boston.
From
Everybody
Chicago,
exists
actually.
outside of Boston. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So there's been some fun stuff that's been happening, but we're all good. We're here. I can't wait to dive into some fantasy tonight. So, but before we do, I need to give a quick shout out to our sponsor of the year, which is Lorify. I did actually just get an email from Jordan yesterday. So Jordan, last night. So Jordan, if you're seeing this now, I know I didn't respond yet. I will, I promise. But Lorify. It's awesome. It's great. What is it? It's an AI note-taking tool that takes the notes for you. So you don't have to take the notes.
I don't have to.
You just need to listen to them. That's it. Technically, not even that. You guys could just not listen to this session and then have the notes of the session. I don't know how fun that would be for you, but I mean,
I was really concerned when you said Jordan emailed you last night that it was going to be like a cease and desist. So I'm glad to hear that.
Jordan emailed me last night and told me to stop keeping Lorify on the screen while talking about other things. No, not at all. Yeah, so it's a super useful tool. Basically, as long as you have a session that you can record, whether that is in person, just hitting record on your phone, it picks up everything really well. Or if you're running in a system like this, usually there's some sort of like download audio for these types of things, or or ask YouTube politely. I don't know. But yeah, you can take that audio, plug that into Lorify, and you get a nice, clean, and precise set of notes where things are dictated in a very, very readable order, especially for me. For those that might have some ADHD, some neurodivergence, some people that are crazy enough to have this as their job. We'll put it that way. So it's awesome. It's great. And has a lot of extra sort of stuff in that. You get your kind of session summary of the basics of what happened during the session, and then you get some really cool details all the way into, hey, do you want to just read straight from the transcript? Yeah, go for it. So it's super cool. You should check it out. Go to lorify.ai to find out more information on it and check it out. Jordan, thank you all in advance. I'm going to take away the Lorify from the screen now. Again, Jordan didn't message me about that, but cool.
Oh, you don't want to talk about your crabs with the Lorify up?
I want to talk about the crabs with Lorify up. So let's talk about my crabs, gang. So they are, they're everywhere. There's so much more of them. I have a camera on them for fun, just to like kind of check in and see like how they're doing. And I water them every night.
You have a nanny cam
That's
on
true.
your
We haven't
crabs?
seen pictures lately.
Yeah, I have a nanny cam on my crabs. What?
Can we get access
You
to
gotta-
it?
Clinton, you got to keep up on this stuff. Okay?
But
If you're
can we get access to it?
Okay, hear me out. We start an animal sanctuary live stream for Joe's Crabs. That
Yeah,
For
you know how
Joe's
everybody
Crabs.
was like
We turn it
obsessed
into a
with the bald
nonprofit.
eagles?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, goes fast.
Yeah, vampire crabs are going to be the next thing. They're the next bald eagles.
Yes.
Well, I'm on
Beautiful.
Zillow right now looking up land, so me and my cats can go live in peace. And I'll give you a vampire crab sanctuary on it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. It will probably have to be a little bit in a warmer climate than what you're looking at right now. But
Not just
you
like
know,
a pond.
hey, give it a shot.
This weird. Okay.
No, they're from like Guatemala. Like you gotta keep them like warm and stuff like that. But hey, you know.
Hey, anybody
Give it a
that's
shot.
watching that thought Joe was kidding about the neurodivergence ADHD vibe, just watch this.
Yeah. And where are the crabs? They're right here. That's how you know I have ADHD.
But you still got a camera on them.
Still got a camera on them, just in case. What the heck are we talking about? Cool. So before we jump in, let's stop talking about crabs. Before we jump into tonight, we need to get a recap of where we left off with this freaking party. So Clinton, please take it away.
All right. Well, this recap is absolutely going to be brought to you by Lorify for the most part. So we 2 weeks ago found ourselves inside of a giant house that seemed to be alive. Alistair thought it would be a great idea to go deeper into the house when things got crazy. Brigid followed. Everybody else ran outside. We had fun in there. There was lots going on. The creature decided they wanted to kill Alistair for being a jerk, and Brigid said, "Nah, let him live." Anyways, and then we started off last week, all of us finally coming out of the house, or out of this creature. We slowly discovered that Fingers was going through all of our stuff, and picking out what he was going to keep and what he was going to sell. And we had to put the kibosh on that and say, I don't think so, Fingers. And then we basically sent him off to be by himself. And then Eva had a very fun conversation with said creature, and was able to get it to portable size instead of large French estate size. Got it back down to a small mirror. It was at this point now that it was much smaller that we saw what it was covering, which seemed to be a large skeletal creature thing. We decided to do some archaeological digging to figure out what this thing was. We identified that it was the top of a skull. And then through some more digging around, Brigid wild shaping into a giant eagle using her wings, all sorts of fun stuff that we were doing to try and move dirt. We basically realized that this was the skeletal remains. Well, Gwen figured out the skeletal remains of a Tarrasque. This Tarrasque was... we did discover through some conversations with Undalith and some legend lore, is basically the creation of the primordial god of Earth. We did get a name. I apologize if anybody wants to jump in and give me that name. I'd appreciate it. I don't have it directly in front of me.
For the primordial Earth?
Yes.
Kelmarak.
Kelmarak, that was the one. And through those conversations, we also discovered that more or less each primordial god had created these similar type creatures in each one of their zones. So air, earth, water, and fire. We had some more conversations around the Tarrasque in terms of legend lore and history, and it was fun. And then we decided to do some testing on it because we wanted to take bits of it with us to continue studying. Because if there's one thing Unearthed and Kingdom likes to do, it's just take stuff with them and keep little keepsakes of everything. Once we realized we couldn't scrape it free or break it free, Alistair decided to have Eva get really mad at him and cast magic. Eva did not take the bait, but Io did. And then Io was blasted back as we found out that the bones themselves were also resistant to all magic. We basically found absolutely nothing that could harm these bones. However, through all of this, Brigid realized there was something strange going on around and with the skeleton. It seemed to be rematerializing, seems to be coming back together, seems to not be as dead as we thought. We were theorizing that possibly this large creature, which we are currently just calling a mimic, was possibly feeding off of this large creature and keeping it from resurrecting. But we weren't 100% sure. However, this mimic did convince Brigid that it wanted to have a conversation with it, but needed a different space to do it in. So Brigid took it inside the dragon wagon, where it filled up the entire interior of it and started showing Brigid some of its memories of Gunther. And it started getting pretty heavy. And so Joe said, hey, that's what we're going to call it. And that's where we're at. It was a fun session. Lots of studying, lots of experimenting, and lots of lore. So if you want to know what's going on in the world of Astera, you should check out last session. But this session is going to be super fun as we dive into some more.
Beautiful. No pressure. Now I feel like I have pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I feel pressured.
Yep.
You guys are in a castle, right?
Yes.
Roll initiative. There's a smoke monster. Is this how you do it?
Is this lost?
You forgot that the smoke monster smells like patchouli.
The smoke monster smells like patchouli.
There you go.
And all the goblins died.
Fireball?
Wish.
You can't. You can't.
Well, I guess we lose. So I guess we should play D&D
You-
then.
You try to cast fireball, and the castle dies.
Listen, I'm just gonna say, with all of that magical power that you have available to you, just coming up with a fireball is pretty lame and weak. Just saying. So much more you can do.
What, you gonna do this again? Are we doing round 2 of this again? Come on, mother.
Cool. No, we got some fun stuff planned here. Great. Awesome. One quick thing I do want to kind of check in on a little bit, because I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to kind of address this without giving stuff away. What? So, Clinton, you mentioned in the recap that there was some sort of signs of what may be what may be the creature reviving itself.
So
could you be
we
specific?
Brigid was aware of the soil around the skeleton was, for lack of a better word, just dead. There were no microorganisms, anything in it. But as the longer we sat there, that started coming back, and then we inferred that could possibly have something to do with the skeleton. Definitely had something to do with the mimic. So as we tend to do, we just took it to its extreme and said the whole world's about to die.
I love it. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. In that case, I have no problem. I mean, technically, all that is true. I would say I have no problem telling you, though, that it seemed more of the idea that there was no form of life around the Tarrasque, and now there is, because something is gone. It has been taken away from it. So it's in other words, the dirt was not given, like the soil wasn't given anything to be able to continue its sort of cycle. So it just stopped. And then so that everything died and nothing came back. And now, because it's gone, Brigid started to notice like the beginnings of the cycle sort of starting up again.
Yes.
So
Whole world's
I
gonna
mean,
die.
the whole world is going to die. Yes, that's true. So just to be clear on that. Sweet. All right. Any other thoughts, questions, concerns?
Brigid has pretty eyes.
Brigid has very pretty eyes. That is a concern. You're right. Brigid has very pretty eyes. Concerning. Cool. Well, then in that case, do you guys want to play some D&D?
Let's play some D&D.
Yeah, let's do it.
Play some freaking D&D.
Look how excited Dan is.
Hey,
Look
man.
at his face.
Let's play some
Look at that face.
fucking D&D.
Whoa. All right. We have gone into I believe the early evening. Sun has all but completely gone down. It's just maybe like a little bit of a sliver sort of left. So there's a very cool kind of orange glow appearing across what would be a very very natural and peaceful looking clearing in the middle of this forest, except for a massive giant, about considering the amount of work that you guys did, I would say it's probably about 80 or 90 feet in diameter around in the space. There is a massive crater in the ground with what seems to be this strange sort of bone structure that from the viewpoint here, I would say kind of like gives a sort of sense of like maybe a ruined sort of city. But as we start to kind of zoom in a little bit closer, leaning further in, we can see that they are actually some horns of some giant giant skeleton of something that was left over from what seems to be a prehistoric time. As we continue to sort of glance over, we see that our heroes, most of them, are sitting around the campfire after a just sort of trying to sort of pull some pieces together from a very recent display from Gwyn, showing what looked to be what we can see as the remains of, I believe it was just dirt. It was just dirt itself, right? On a large paper, scroll paper. Noticeably, there is someone missing from this group. And that's when we hear the crack of branches. A figure steps out from the shadows. Small in stature, but seemingly wide from its shadow that is gleaming just at the sort of precipice sort of corner of the screen of this scene, as it moves forward slowly. Is this enough? Branches, you have me get branches.
It's enough. Thank you. Fingers.
Eva, you didn't even look. Sometimes I think you just want me to stop talking.
You are quite astute in your observational skills.
Do you know how hard it is for someone like me to get these sticks? And he just throws them on the ground. This short but stout and proud little halfling man with two hooks for hands and two peg legs for legs. As he goes and sits right where he's at and faces the opposite direction.
Mary goes over, starts poking around at the sticks, seeing if there's some good ones.
Hey!
Yeah?
A please would be nice.
Oh, please. And he just takes like 3 of them, the biggest ones.
Wait, no, those are the biggest ones.
Yeah. We're still friends, right? You trust me?
No.
Okay.
Miri, where do you go and what do you do with those 3 sticks?
She's going up to the roof of the dragon wagon again, because she still has to check and make sure he didn't mess with the supplies so she can set that trap tonight, finally. So she needs bananas, a box, some good sticks.
Rachel, I believe you did say that you weren't able to watch the last session. And anybody remember what I had Miri doing at this moment?
What was Mary?
It was exactly.
It was exactly that, wasn't it?
This is why I trust you to play Miri when I'm gone.
Yeah, like it was exactly that. It was Mary setting the trap.
So, checking in to be able to sort of jump in. Miri, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy. Oops, I forgot to pull up D&D Beyond.
While that's happening, we'll.
Ooh, let's hope my sleight of hand's good. Sorry.
No, you're good. What do you get?
Well, I rolled a 13, but I'm looking at what my guy is.
Okay. While Miri, 15. Okay, cool. Yeah, with the 15, you see that your trap, which I would say you've probably. What is Miri's experience with traps, if any?
When she was a younger rabbit, and her friends, she liked to play pranks, and she would set traps like that. But nothing too well, she didn't think they were dangerous. They absolutely hurt people all the time. But it was also the Feywild, so they didn't have to be good. I guess I'll say that.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were,
yeah.
sophisticated.
There was
They're enthusiastic traps.
In the idea of a world, the world of intention, meaning maybe more than the consequence of where they are. Mira, you do remember that in the Feywild, all you had to do was kind of make the traps and put them around the area where you thought that person was going to be, and the trap would try to kind of find the person, or find the entity to trap. So yeah, I think with the 15, you notice this trap. Well, I mean, Fingers has definitely been moving around in the last few hours, but this trap seems to be staying here. This might be a stupid trap.
Crap. Can she survey the terrain and see if there's a nice something near the wagon where she knows that Fingers sleeps, but something in the terrain where she could kind of put it so it won't be as obvious, if there's a dip and things, something like that,
Yeah. Miri, give me a this is something that Miri absolutely would be proficient in. So is Miri proficient in survival?
I doubt it. Oh yeah, she is.
Great. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh, that's good. A 21.
21. The 21, you're going to need more sticks and some brush and some leaves and other stuff, sort of thing. But you realize that what you could possibly do is set up a little bit of a ramp, sort of slide kind of ramp next to, because I imagine you guys are kind of setting up camp. You guys have kind of claimed, well, most of you guys would be in the dragon wagon. You could make a bedroll for Fingers and set up a ramp next to it that you would also, I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, but to be able to kind of cover up with leaves and stuff that would lead all the way to that, to what is was about maybe a 60-foot drop into the crater.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, let's do that.
You got it. Cool. So Miri gets started working on that. How close do you assume this bedroll that you're going to make is going to be, or this bed that you're going to make for Fingers?
How close it will be to the wagon?
To the fire or the wagon, yeah. As the wagon will be next to the fire.
Does he ever do watch at night?
I think you guys have only had one night with him.
Oh, so I don't really know.
Yeah, so you don't really know.
I'm gonna say he'll try and make it 15 feet away from the fire.
Okay, cool. You got it. Are you starting towards the crater, or are you starting towards the fire?
Towards the crater.
Okay, you got it. So Miri is far off, in what will eventually be like kind of the darkness, and you just hear like, if you're really paying close attention, you hear like the kind of like clicking and breaking of branches and things like that. As we take a moment, given I believe there really hasn't been too much time that has gone by since this legend lore. Brigid just went into the dragon wagon. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Just hanging out, writing.
I think Alistair is sitting on the steps of the wagon, or pacing back and forth, doing both. Just kind of waiting on Brigid to be done.
Sitting and pacing?
One or the other, depending on the time. Sitting, getting up, pacing. Back and forth. Where's Eva where is Eva writing?
She'll be sitting by the fire, so that she can have the light. And she doesn't need a quill because of her tattoos, so it does look like she's just sitting there running her finger along a page, like maybe she's reading with her finger, but if you look close enough, you see that the page is blank until her finger passes it.
Are you sitting on a log?
Yeah, she would be sitting on a log.
Yeah,
What
after
do you do?
5-10 minutes of whatever's going on in the wagon and realize that she's not coming right back out, I just walk up right behind her and just stare over her shoulder.
Alright, she's not gonna stop you. Let me see what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Are you trying to read what she's writing?
No, I think he's watching your tattoos.
Oh. Yeah, you see her tattoos. I think there's a bunch of different storybook designs all up her arm and a lot of text, but you see them flowing into taking shape into text further up the arm and swirling down her arm to her pointer finger, and as she writes it, the text appears on the page.
Eva, give me a perception check.
Perception, you say?
Yeah.
18. My
Okay.
passive perception's 23, if that matters.
Actually, weirdly, I'm gonna do something a little dumb here. I'm gonna say go ahead and roll disadvantage.
Okay. This is a natural 1. Which is still a 9, but that was a natural 1.
Okay. All right. Cool. With a 9, Eva, you'd be absolutely aware that Alistair's behind you if Alistair was breathing.
That'll
but
do
yeah,
it.
With the 9, you don't realize.
Jesus. It'll matter.
Hey,
Can you announce yourself before you walk up on people? That's startling in the dark.
yeah, I was waiting on Brigid, but doesn't look like she's out yet. What came first, the tattoos or the magic? Wait, just curious.
You see Gwen shoot Io a look of what the fuck is
What do you mean? What came first?
Well, your tattoos. Could you cast magical spells
no.
before the tattoos?
These are highly illegal tattoos in the South. One of my partners, he was a pirate and then a mercenary. He knew somebody who did these tattoos. They are not allowed in the South, unfortunately, but I have them anyways.
Okay, so that didn't answer the question at all. That didn't even come close.
I had more tattoos before that, though. If that's what you're asking.
Nope. Nope. Not before the tattoos. Could you cast magic? Could you perform magic?
Yeah, I've been able to do that since I could speak.
Okay. Like that. So the tattoos came afterwards. Okay.
You see Gwen just do a little head shake at that. Also looks at Io and goes, "Don't," because she remembers Io very well. So don't start.
He's yours.
Io, during this entire time, he was probably just finishing up ascending to Eris, and and he's just like, I'm sorry, what? I was talking to Babe.
Nothing.
What now?
It just sounds like you and Eva have a lot in common.
Okay. Is it because of the? I don't have tattoos. What did I miss?
Not even aware. Okay.
I was talking to my girlfriend.
No, Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Anyway.
I didn't. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't matter. It's not a.
No. You can talk. I'm here now. I was just trying to catch her up on everything because we're traveling with her favorite author.
You see offhand you see Gwen just kind of like folding in internally as an offhand comment now becomes like you guys are like disrupted by this. It's just the sorcerer wizard thing. That was just the you guys you have it so easy.
I mean, it ain't that easy.
Right, and the joke's on you because, we... It's better to work for your magic.
Yeah,
In some ways.
you and Alistair have that in common. And he gives her the most shit-eating grin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gwen shuts right up at that. Damn, please take a point of inspiration for that.
Nice.
Cool. I imagine like this is just loud enough for you guys to like have to pause your conversation. And now it's over.
Yeah, Eva's like looking between Gwen and Alistair with a brow raise, just observing this entire interaction.
And you said, Joe, I got nothing from messaging Eris, right? With the sending bulb.
No, I think you do get something just now. We'll handle that in a minute.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure I heard you. I heard everything. Didn't miss anything.
You're good.
So the tattoos, I understand they're magical. Were they specifically? Were they infused with the magic that allows them to do what they do, or did you use your own abilities to animate them?
No. So the artist took wizard's ink and imbued it more. I guess it like automatically replicates in my body or something. I don't know how he did it. But he took this wizard's ink, integrated it into the tattoo ink. And I can write now because my partner was telling me that it would be really hard to maintain all of the ink I need for writing while I'm on a ship or traveling the world or whatever I want to do. So he said it'd be easier if I just had my pen and quill right here.
Is it? Can does it have to be connected to your finger and a page while you're writing, or can you like fill a bottle with ink?
Oh. I've never thought of that.
Because your partner kind of brings up a valid point. We don't really have I mean, we carry a lot of ink with us, but if we didn't have to, that would be. But um,
Yeah, I've never heard of wizards ink before.
I guess it's some really special, expensive ink that you guys like to buy. There's some kind of thing to it.
so just ink.
Listen, I didn't pay for it. He just maybe wanted to sound cooler in front of me. I got a tattoo out of it, though.
Well, my question is, the ink, is the ink like getting transmuted from your blood or something? Like if you write for too long, do you start to feel anemic or something?
No.
That's really cool. So it's just like an endless supply.
Yes, it is. It's very nice. I don't know if I could fill a bottle with it, though. I've never tried that.
You don't. You don't make ink, do you?
You see Gwen just do a slightly audible just. Oh.
He was asking Io that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you had water at your feet for a while. And things just kind of keep happening. I didn't know.
You hear fingers way off in the distance. Oh no.
No, Al. I do not, in fact, make ink. I mean, there was this one time, Daddy was trying to make this meal with these beets, and these beets, whatever he did with the recipe, it turned them black.
Sorry,
And
nope. Just Eva. Nope.
Yes, Alistair.
Was this artist in South Imea, and where did you find? Did they have a name? And
Yes, they were in South Imea. It was.
everything I understand of South Imea, that would be a very dangerous profession.
Yeah, this was. To be fair, this was like 30 plus years ago. And we were south of Nova Sol. Just took a little trip out to the wilds. So my partner at the time was a sellsword and a mercenary, so I think there were other illegal things going on. If you've ever read Wildfire Heart, you'll know who I'm talking about.
I did not, and probably won't.
Alistair, give me a geography check.
Hey, that's not bad.
Just gotta keep the listeners on their toes. Just trying to get.
I mean, it's 11 on the dice. What do you want me to add to that?
I think this is probably history.
Oh, cool. 25.
25. Okay. So, Little Nest. That's south of Nova Sol.
Yeah. Is it Little Nest?
I don't know, probably. There were many places we went. Kaylin was a bit of a traveler and adventurer. I mean, I guess when you're running from the law half the time you have to be. But it's okay, he's dead now, so we don't have to worry about that
anymore. The tattoo artist died?
No, my partner died.
Oh. So the tattoo guy, though, is probably still...
He might be alive still, yeah. I don't remember his name. I don't think I ever asked.
Eva, I'm sorry. I don't think... Look, gives Alistair a look. I'm sorry that happened.
What?
No, she said the tattoo guy's probably still alive.
I'm confused. You're sorry, what happened?
Your partner died. You said your partner died?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm an elf. Short-lived, no offense, species die all the time. I've had like 3 or 4 partners die. You guys have a very short time to live.
So if we died, right now.
I would mourn
okay?
you in my heart. But yeah, in 30 years, I wouldn't care.
Well,
So you've
I
had
mean,
3 or 4
not
die in the
care
last
is
30
strong,
years?
but okay.
No, in the last 50 years,
You-
3 of them
You
have
would take a
died.
point of inspiration. 30 years, I wouldn't care.
3?
In the last 50 years, 3 of my partners have died, yes. One, Kalen did die young, I will say. He was a mercenary and he was killed on the job. Lord Iskareth was a dragonborn, so he just reached the end of his lifespan, and as did my dear Celine Drova. She also just reached the end of her lifespan. Tiefling, she was. Lovely woman, lavender skin. Horns like starlight.
So the horns were shiny. So what book?
Silver.
So what book was based? Was she? Did she inspire?
She's my second book, The Devil's Serenade.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Forgive me. It sounds like being your partner is a dangerous job.
No, I've had like 15 partners that I've written about, and only 3 of them have died. And I've had way more than 15 in my 80 years, so. On average, it's not a very dangerous job.
Wait, so all the other ones are still alive?
Yes. I have 13 partners that I have books written about them who are still out there and alive, and not all of them are quite excited about that fact, but many of them are indifferent. Some of them are happy. Oh, Garrick, the heart beneath the mountain, he loves it. He writes me letters all the time about how I can improve the next book in the series.
So
You didn't ask your partners about writing about them?
I changed their names and the cities and most of the situations, kind of. It's like, you know, at the end of a lot of books it says, any relation to people in the real world or events or situations, that kind of deal, that disclaimer is completely coincidental. Yes, that's how
And
you
you
get away
use
with
that
that.
you use that as a carte blanche. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, But I only
So-
write about people I've had relations with.
So question.
And by now, most people know that. I mean, it's really on them if they don't know that yet.
So how many of your partners have you let inside your heart, so to speak? Can you let people
I
inside?
love them all. That's rude. I love them all.
Well, you say that, but you said in 30 years you ain't gonna give a damn.
Well, yeah, I'm going to live for like 1,000 years. I can't
So
grieve people for the rest of my life.
no one said you had to grieve anyone for the rest of your life, but I mean, I love
That
my
attitude,
granny.
you might not live 1,000 years.
Al. I mean, think about it like this. My granny died when I was little. I still love the woman, even though I never got to a point where I'm not going to care about her.
Love is beautiful and fiery and all-consuming and burns out quickly.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. So what would happen if you ended up in a tryst with another long-lived species, like another elf?
Oh, I've been with many elves. Garrick's a rock dwarf, or Garrick's a dwarf. He's long-lived. He'll live almost as long as me.
But you wouldn't give your heart away to somebody for longer than Mayfly?
I do love them still.
I have so many questions.
I'm confused why everyone seems confused. You can love many people. Doesn't mean you have to
True.
tie yourself down inevitably to them.
Yeah, that's a way to live life. I was just curious about your philosophy of the heart, as it were.
2 years on
I
average.
understand some people. Yeah, about that. I understand some people do fall for just one person. Look at my father's. Deeply in love. And that's great for them, it's just not for me.
Hey, you know what you want. That's
I-
how it's supposed, right?
I've been alive for at least 1,000 years, and I've been married 3 times.
See,
I'm sorry.
I've never
what?
been married.
Yeah. I was like, wait, two step?
Well,
You've been what? You're 1,000 years old too? You've been married?
3 times. Yeah.
hold on. Okay,
I don't
Miri,
believe that.
what does marriage mean to you?
And what does a year mean to you? Well, you're a fae, so that's a stupid question.
Mhm.
We're gonna yeah, Gwen's
One
question.
question at a time. What does marriage mean to you?
Holy matrimony?
Oh.
Do they have that here?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Several different flavors.
Was Graham
you-
one of your previous?
Wrong Miri.
No.
No, Graham and I were never married. We were engaged.
And that's where it started, isn't it?
Okay
It's
then.
not the time or place. I don't know.
You see fingers walk up Eva and go, "Who is your favorite?"
Ooh, that's difficult. I mean, Garrick's my best friend still, and every time we're together, it definitely is a lot of fun. I thought Athos and I had something special, but I mean, it's because of that situation that I might be getting hunted by the roar. So, I did love him deeply, but he's dead. It's hard to pick one.
I think Alistair had a question about hear more about Garrick. Someone said that Garrick was a dwarf. That's short.
Yes, he's a treasure hunter, actually.
Ooh.
I'm assuming Garrick had both hands and feet.
He does, yes. It's quite striking.
Damn, Al.
Well, that's we all can't be perfect.
You were asking about my magic, Alistair?
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
We're gonna pause right there. Eva, you start to kind of catch on a little bit. Yeah, all right, let's move. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, inside the dragon wagon, Brigid, your eyes snap open, and we see as the room inside the wagon shifts, we see for the first time we don't see pupils or an iris or sclera. We just see starlight. Vast, empty, almost seeming sunken, as from the camera view, as if we're feeling like we're being pulled in. And indeed, the camera starts to move in through the eye of Brigid. Brigid, I'd like you to roll me an Arcana check.
That's 13.
Okay. From the camera's perspective, we see a scene start to unfold. And there's moments where we can actually see, if we look very closely, it's like the physical pieces of what is inside the cart still exist, but have this tapestry almost thrown over them of the scene. First scene we see is a figure staring at you, Brigid. From the opposite end, as the distance is extended out in the scene of what looks to be a small cornfield. This figure has a rather interesting sort of face, seemingly halfling. He's the one person I don't have on my freaking screen. Sorry. We see halfling with tousled brown hair, a rather protruding and sort of bulbous kind of nose. Looks to be like a deep red, and somehow in this picture we get a sense that that most likely this figure is possibly always dealing with a red nose. As I would like Brigid to roll their first call this a wisdom saving throw.
$13 total.
13. Brigid, you don't know who this is, but they're looking right at you. And you see they're kind of giving you an odd look. And for a second, Brigid, you feel this sense of, oh no, I'm being spotted here in a place that I'm just unfamiliar in. And then you hear the voice go, it's a funny hat, Brigid. It's a silly hat.
Well, why have a normal hat when you can have a silly one?
Everybody's gonna make fun of you wearing that hat.
And I will tell them to go kick rocks.
I mean, I'm your brother. I'm gonna have to deal with that type of. That's gonna come back on me.
I think she pauses hearing brother. Just. I'll handle them.
You'll handle them? You're shorter than me. I'm gonna have to be the big brother to stick up for Brigid Butterbell. It's gonna be like, oh, here comes Mickey Butterbell. Everybody better run. And that's the person I'm gonna have to be. And I don't want to. I don't. You know. Maybe you just wear the hat. At home and not in class. Just maybe not for the whole village to see.
But it's a nice hat. And can I wear it when I'm out and about, like farming, like when we're like gathering stuff, or no?
Yeah, that's fine. And then I could probably see you a little better because you're so short, because you're tiny and I'm bigger. You hear a voice that's like legitimately off screen of this memory. And Brigid, I'd like you give me another wisdom saving throw.
$27.
27. Okay. With a 27, you see a woman appear. And you see that behind her is a doorway. Everything's like a little bit off kilter because it's still physically the actual like inside of the wagon, but you see that there is a figure of a woman standing in the doorway, and you're not entirely sure why, but a name seems to come up from your throat and settle in on your tongue. Day 27. This person's name is Maisie Butterbell. You see a figure a little older, but young looking as a halfling for a parent. Very curly auburn hair that is hanging to the sides. You see her open the doors. Mickey, Brigid can wear whatever she wants. Remember, we had a talk about this, understanding you can wear whatever you want. Yeah, but the hat. I kind of like the hat. Brigid, do you want to wear the hat?
Yeah, I really like the hat.
Then we let her wear that. Come, need you both to come in for dinner. We actually are having some company. The whole scene starts to shift and move as you feel yourself move in to what seems to be a very small but very cozy feeling cottage. There is a figure of a woman that is not Maisie. That is seemingly holding what looks to be like a infant child. This figure has very deep red hair, or sorry, orangey red hair. Big mouth that is normally in a smile. You see that the baby in her arms is fast asleep. And you come into this memory as a part of the conversation is happening. And Brigid, you're not entirely sure if like you haven't gotten to a point. Actually, I'll say this. Go ahead and give me a yeah, I would say this is an Arcana check.
I love having a +0 to Arcana. That's a 7.
Cool, you got it. I think Brigid, in this scene, Brigid is not actually aware when you started talking to this figure, Mickey Butterbell, that seems to be the brother of whoever this person is that you're pretending to be. The response came so naturally from your body in that conversation, but I would argue that I think Brigid doesn't really seem to have much control over it, as it seems like it is part of a memory of someone you're very familiar with. Coming back to the scene, as you are seemingly you notice that you're a little bit lower towards the ground, as you think that you're most likely sitting in this scene, and you see your brother sitting next to you, and you see that there is a small fireplace that is right next to you. And you see that that's the wrong button. You see your brother is playing with what looks to be like some sort of wooden kind of like figurine or puzzle sort of game thing, and you see that as this woman is sitting and holding her baby, she seems to be talking to Maisie and this other figure. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
18?
Okay, cool. Then 18 in that same manner, just kind of like stuck in your throat, but almost feeling like you could say this name out loud and it would feel natural. The name Hobie. As you see this other figure, as Maisie is sitting in the armchair, Hobie has his arms kind of gently around her neck, just kind of like listening in on the conversation of this figure. This DC is much higher, but go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
Another 27.
Okay. Cool. 27's enough. I'm going to say that you get both the woman and the baby. This is the picture of the people that are sitting. So one of them is Maisie. The other one is Hobie. As you see, Hobie is kind of gripped around, and you notice that Hobie has a very big kind of nose that seems to be also that same sort of red, just like Mickey. And you notice that again, that Maisie's hair seems to be kind of in these big curls that seem to kind of extend down in front of her. As they both seem to be laughing and listening to a conversation by a woman that you connect with, or that you somehow in that same manner, you know that the woman's name is Clover and the baby's name is Rosie. You hear the conversation kind of go in and out a little bit. And as you notice that, you recognize that like it must have been like part of the conversations you're not really paying attention to. You actually feel your focus seem to shift a lot towards your brother, trying to figure out this puzzle. And you actually feel your hands kind of start to tingle, as if in this moment you're sure you could figure it out if you would just give it to you. What do you do?
I think there's kind of that moment where she's like thinking about it, that she's... Mickey, just... No, do the other way.
This way?
No. Left.
I turned it left.
Okay, did you push that piece up?
Wait, turned it. Your left or my left?
We are sitting next to each other. The left should
Yeah.
be pretty similar.
Yeah. So which one?
Your left.
That's not an answer.
Okay, thank you. And you see him turn it right. As it just seems like its aim just kind of goes back to the beginning.
What?
You hear your the father of this figure's voice jump out for the first time. Brigid,
What?
we got that for Mickey. You gotta let him try to do it.
He needs to know his lefts and rights. Okay? That's all I'm trying to help with. I'm not trying to help with...
You hear Clover jump in, almost seemingly like she didn't hear you. As Clover jumps in and goes, you know, that boy's gonna be a genius someday.
This...
What?
Yeah, he's gonna be real smart.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, and you hear the baby start to cry. I'm so sorry. Maisie, do you mind if I use your and you see Maisie just go, of course, please. And seems to kind of direct Clover upstairs. And you see Hobie standing there just smiling, looking at you both.
You're being weird again.
Sorry, I just seeing Clover with, you know, the new Rosie just makes me remember when we saw both of you for the first time.
Who, me?
Both of you, Mickey.
You saw us at the same time.
Well, not at the same time. Okay.
It's not how babies work.
Brigid, give me a perception check.
And I'm guessing this is not with advantage because she probably doesn't have the shield.
Yeah, this would definitely not be with advantage.
Ooh, only an 18.
18. Okay, 18 is pretty good. In this moment, as you see Hobie kind of just proudly looking at his children, you notice that almost as if it like kind of gleams in the corner, like in this memory, this person would have seen this picture and focused on it from this moment. As you see behind Hobie is a small little sort of like a small little portrait drawing that you see there's multiple people in. What does Brigid do?
I think she's doing the eye squint thing of like trying to like focus on it more.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna try to force the body to get up to go look at it.
Yeah, force is an interesting word here. As there's a moment of like recognizing like you, Brigid, see something interesting and you instinctively would move and go towards it, and you feel this version of this body of whomever this is copies that same thing. Seems to like, ooh, shiny, and just instinctively, almost at the same time as you, like it's right when you wanted to, almost like you kind of seem to maybe have control of this body in this moment. And then I'd like you to give me a. No, actually, sorry. I will roll.
Yeah. Do it.
That's a straight up. That's a nat one. So Brigid, as you're like, as you're seeing your, as you're feeling like, wow, okay, I'm like actually able to do this. You notice that in a flash, all of a sudden everything goes black. Everything in the entire room, it's just all black. And then you hear, you hear Maisie's voice go, "Honey, what happened? What are you okay?" And then you see the viewpoint of your eyes kind of go up from the ground as you realize that this body, no, not quite control of this body. You must have fallen as you were getting up. And you see Maisie go to kind of like lift you up slightly. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm... hey Joe, what do her hands look like if she's taking Maisie's hands while standing? How existential we getting here?
Yeah. Like her hands, the body of whatever. Yeah, you notice that. Okay, all right. There was a moment where like things got a little bit kind of like crazy and weird, like thinking this might be your, like something that's attached to you in some way. This is a memory, but for some reason, maybe Gunther got this a little wrong, like something kind of disconnected or whatever. Because as you look at your hands, you see that your hands are short and stubby, but not a bit of fur on them.
No, I might have hit my knee, but like... These aren't mine.
Give me a Constitution saving.
Oh, shit, okay. 23.
23? Okay, cool. With a 23, you see there's like moments where in this, as you're back in this like sort of, you're just kind of from the floor sort of thing of this, and you start to see static just on the side of this. And you see Maisie does not seem to respond to what you're saying, but Mickey goes,
Hey, you dropped your silly hat.
and you feel yourself instinctively turn around and you see that it is a cloth mushroom hat made up of this red cloth that is wrapped around, and you have these tiny little sort of like pincushion needles in the spaces of trying to kind of give the spots of those spores.
Thanks, Mickey. She'll put it back on her
You
head.
okay?
Just making sure gravity still worked.
Yeah. Walk much?
No, but I fall often.
As you turn back towards Maisie, you see Maisie's kind of like just checking on you, sort of see, and you see that that picture frame is still behind her.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Promise.
Just
I'm okay.
Just
no.
let me
Stop.
get
Ah!
this. Honey, just hold on. Just okay. All right. Okay. All right. But you're taking a bath tonight.
Fine.
Don't find me, Missy.
be fine.
You hear from it seems to be an extended sort of space away. You hear Hobie just go, "We fighting down there?"
No.
You see Maisie just looking at you expectantly as you say no. Okay, just checking.
If we were, there'd be a lot more pans involved. You guys don't lock the cast iron as well as you hope. Starts walking
You see Maisie go, "Is that why my pants are out of order? If you guys are playing with my pants?" And you already start to walk past her.
Walking past and just goes, Mickey's got a good backhand.
Yeah. You can't see, but you hear and you imagine there's a fist right at that. As you go over to this frame of this very well designed drawing, you see that it most likely was something that a bunch of people seem to pose for. It's relatively well detailed. Brigid, I'm going to need another Constitution saving throw.
That's a 6.
Okay. With a 6, you see it seems to be a family portrait of 4 figures, and you immediately recognize the large nose of Hobie, the long flowing hair that is kind of like in this image is even longer. It's like to below waist. You see Mickey looks to be a little younger in this picture. And oh, that's weird. There's like a negative space where you could have sworn there was a 4th person here, but it's almost like an outline actually of someone. Maybe they didn't finish the drawing yet.
I think she turns to look to see if Maisie is behind her, still probably berating Mickey about the pans.
What does backhand mean?
I used the skillet. I got it really good.
Okay, you can't be proud of that, and we are locking the cupboard. I can't believe I have to lock my own cupboards in here.
Mom, Maisie, Mom.
You actually feel that first word escape your mouth. Mom.
Who?
Yes, honey.
There's... Pointing at the one that's missing. Did we just not pay the artist enough? They just not...
What's wrong? You see her come over. You also see that the person that you've called Mom actually seems to have Mickey's puzzle game and is messing with it while holding it. You see like kind of like fidgety fingers. It's just... Oh, yeah, that's...
But it's not...
Honestly, I mean, it's a picture of everybody, but it is one of my favorite depictions we have of you. That was just before we had that awful haircut. And I would like you to give me another Constitution saving throw, this time with advantage.
Uh, 21.
A 21. you still see that static along the sides, as if this is something that is connecting into a piece of you that is feeling a little too real. As the drawing of the figure seems to appear, you see a halfling girl. Brown eyes, curly hair, just like her mother. Short nose, but not nearly as bulbous as her brother's. The biggest eyes you've ever seen.
Okay, I get it. This is what is this? What is going on?
You see everything go black, and the room immediately comes back to normal. And you see Gunther kind of curled up in the corner. You actually see that Gunther seemed to try to kind of make himself as small as possible, and there was this weird sort of part of the corner of the cottage that looked a little bit off, and you realize that it was Gunther just trying to be in the background of this, which is funny because he is also not real, but makes sense if you think about
it. Those weren't mine. What was that? You said you were showing me memories. Those weren't. But
Yeah.
I don't know those people.
You.
That doesn't make sense. Fuzzy. Who? What?
So, boy, you broke. You broke. So what?
Yeah, show me more. This doesn't make it make sense. Unbreak me? No, that sounds weird. Show me more.
So you say make it make sense. Roll me a d20. So you're rolling for this entity to try to make it make sense.
How much cocaine has this entity done? And how crazy is this about to be? Oh shit! That's a 19!
Okay.
Make it make sense. Okay.
You see him kind of crawl back into the corner and just kind of sits there like this. You come back to a moment as you are standing in the doorway, looking out across the field. As you see, there are some figures that are moving in the distance. Something on four legs. You notice that in this moment, your head is actually resting on the side of the door frame, as if you've been here for a moment just watching these creatures. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is the most Timu 20 we're gonna have in a bit.
It's nighttime. It's especially bright outside with how many stars are out. And you see, kind of scattered across the cornfield, and showing up in the almost highlighting the higher sort of parts of the grass here, and you see it. There's like a little bit of like evening dew on the ground, and it seems to almost shine, almost like a light refracting off of what you would recognize as must be the moon behind you. And using that to focus in on what that is in the distance, you see it is still black, but you notice that the shading looks a little different as you imagine that whatever's out there seems to be not as black as the night sky, probably more of like a darker brown of some four-legged animal. Two of them, actually. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
17.
17. 17 is enough that two names come to your mouth, but they don't really make too much sense. That's all you get. Turnip and tulip.
We named one a flower and the other a dirt-bound spud. I think we know which one's the favorite.
As you think about that, you hear a voice kind of coming up from the distance behind you, as you recognize Clover. Okay, well, thank you all for a lovely evening. Oh my gosh, she's finally asleep. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you all for a lovely evening. I have to go check on the Underhills, and then, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you hear the voice of Hobie and this person that you know's name is Maisie, but for some reason Mom came spilling out of your lips. As you hear them both, it's totally fine. Tell Jillian and Waldron we said hi. From the Butterbells. They know that our name is the Butterbells now, right? I don't know, but I'll make sure that they know. It's not Miss Anther. At least it's not that. As you hear Miss Anther, and now go Clover, Rosie, Miss Anther. Hobie, Maisie, Mickey, Butterbell. And you heard a third last name, Jillian and Waldron Underhill. You hear Clover. Brigid, excuse me, honey, I gotta get by. In the doorway.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. What are you looking at?
Turnip and tulip.
It's very exciting for your family, huh? Starting out, we're farmers of corn, and then finally get to have some livestock.
I mean, they look fuzzy.
Yeah. First dibs on the milk. Or second dibs. I don't know how long it takes to get right. But I believe in your folks.
We'll figure it out. one way or another. Plus, then we could also shave them, use the fur to make like pillows or something like that. Once they come to a certain age, you know, their meat, we can use that, all different parts. The bones are good for like beef stock.
You are, my, what a little, what a little farmer. Okay, well, I'm gonna put Rosie to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Town meeting.
Yeah, town meeting. Just like slowly turns and looks a different direction. Is like, what?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye, honey. And you see her start to walk off into the distance. You feel a sudden sort of hand that is, for you, is somewhat big, and feeling like this moment of like some hand that feels strong but trying very hard to be gentle at the same time, as you hear Hobie's voice. Come on, it's bedtime, Brigid.
I did negotiate a bath, didn't I?
Yep. What are you looking at?
I was looking at turnip and tulip, and I was wondering why we named one a flower and the other turnip.
Well, you know, your brother got to name one, and you got to name one.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep, and you did go first, so.
Yeah, well, turnips have way more nutritional value than a tulip.
Take a point of inspiration for that, as it turns out that Brigid's the one that named turnip. Incredible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's good. Yes. Yep, that's true.
Can't eat a tulip.
Well, I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it, right? Don't tell your mother I said that.
Yeah, you want to tell Mickey that? I feel like that would end in so many great ways. I should go inside.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ugh, that's like a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
You see it like kind of cut in as if it's like triangles on either side, and you see Gunther seem to kind of appear out. It's kind of, no, that's not what you did.
Can I go check on them?
I don't know, honey. It's pretty late. We have that town hall meeting tomorrow morning.
It'll be real quick. Just... We're new to this. Make sure their water is full. Make sure they've got feed. Make sure the fence holds so no other wild animals or people try to take them.
Okay. All right. I can see that you practice this in front of the mirror, huh? It's fine. Go ahead. Your brother's taking a bath right now, so you can be after him.
You can watch. You can watch me. I'm not going far.
I'll watch you. I'm gonna go in for a minute, okay? And I'll come back out and watch you. Yeah.
Yeah. Rosie's a lot. I get it. Okay, it starts.
It's a cute baby, but
it's best when you can give them back after a couple hours. Yeah, and you guys couldn't do that with us. Yeah.
So much sweeter. Just so you know.
I get it. I'm amazing. Okay.
All Okay, 10 minutes tops. Okay.
Yeah. 15 minutes tops. That's it. And she just like,
You hear behind you 10. But you're
fine.
already gone. And you feel this moment. It's weird because you're not physically walking, but you can kind of feel a sensation of you walking, and the scene just seems to kind of change and turn around you. It speeds up as if this part is not important and not interesting. And you see that under the starry sky is Turnip and Tulip, two Highland cows, young, but happy.
Comes up
You
to
approach. Yeah, go ahead.
comes up to Turnip, starts like kind of like scratching behind the ear.
You see as Turnip kind of like does a little head shake. You see there's moments where you see like a sliver of like eyes, but it's so completely covered by the hair that's here. You see Tulip is kind of off to one side. Seems to be just staring, like kind of like a big sort of like dumb cow sort of thing of like just staring out into nothing.
I'm so glad you got the brains between the two of them. That's why you're the Turnip. I'm gonna go check up on Tulip. You don't do anything stupid. Starts walking towards Tulip.
Brigid, give me a perception check.
Damn. 29.
29. Good. With a 29, as you look at, you walk over to where Tulip is. You see the Tulip seems to be facing your house. And as you look with the 29, it's very hard to make out, but you actually notice there's something on top of your house. Two somethings.
Tulip, what is that? What are those? Do you know what those are?
Pause the photograph.
Not good, based on that information. Thanks. And then I think she just looks over to... Oi! Get off the roof!
As you yell, "Oi! Get off the roof." Two figures turn in your direction, and you're not sure if it's because this is a memory of something that is fractured and maybe this was an important part, or this seemed to happen as quickly. As figures seem to move forward, and all of a sudden they are right in front of you. You see Tulip immediately kind of do a little and seems to kind of sort of wander off. But Brigid, you feel like you're stuck in a place as you're looking up at two figures, creatures you've never, ever seen before. One standing about 6.5 feet tall. Black, feathered skin. Big, thick, sharp, black beak. Cowl over the head. Robe. And a very large, very disturbing looking greatsword on his back. The thing that keeps you from feeling like you're able to move is the eyes. They almost look like they're glowing. So you see this figure. I thought you surveyed this area. You see this figure look up at another figure that is even taller, even bigger. You're not sure if it's skin or it almost reminds you of like the hide from horses that you've seen, but it's gray. And this creature that has eyes that are extended out to either side of their head in a massive protrusion that is extending down way past their neck. And it looks to be these strange sort of flaps on either side. Like if there were ears, they're gigantic. This creature is about 7 feet tall. You see him clutching a sort of sash around him that has this heavy black cable that is attached to what you surmise to be this giant bow. Oh no. We're a dream, little girl.
Listen, I just was checking on my cows. You can. Can I go? Kind of point.
You
to the
hear
house.
you hear the Aarakocra seem to snap and respond. Drak. It's not how it works. You know what we must do. Brigid, you feel a cold sweat.
I didn't see anything. Look, I didn't see anything, okay? Like, I'll just...
Barracks. In this world, no one would believe her.
Yeah, no one believes me anyways. They're still getting used to the whole Brigid thing anyways.
You see Barracks come. I'm sorry. You see him go to grab the hilt of this giant greatsword in his back. And you see this figure that was called Tarak stops. Wait. I'll do it. You see Varix. It is my job.
If you do it, I'll scream. Let him do it.
You see this Aarakocra get close to you. If you want your family to live, you will not. Tarak presses. We've agreed to split. Who is in charge of what, but this is an area that I am more familiar with than you. You have enough blood on your hands. I will do it more gently than you can. Fine. Make sure it's done quickly. Figure just disappears. What's your name, little one?
It's Brigid. Just want to go home.
You see Turnip. Not that smart. Just comes walking up to you. Uh-oh. Brigid. And who is this?
Is this Turnip? And the one you spooked is Tulip.
Can you keep a secret, Brigid?
Yeah, I can keep a secret.
We should not exist here. I know that that can be confusing.
What, alternate reality situation? Every action you make, another version splits, and with every single person on the world, it keeps splitting and splitting and splitting. So there will be versions that do and don't exist at the same. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Brigid, give me an insight check.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Hey Joe, that's a 24.
That is good. Unfortunately, Brigid, you notice that as you keep talking, showing your understanding of the possibilities of what things are. You see this figure's face, this Loxodon creature that you have a hard time being able to kind of understand any expression of. You see his face start to fall as he realizes you are much smarter than he thought.
It just makes sense. It's not. I didn't read it anywhere. I haven't told anyone anything.
Sorry.
Just let me leave.
Can't let you leave.
And
Would you like to stay? Quick, child. I need an answer.
yeah, yes. Wh-
I am sorry for your animal. You see him put two hands out, one in front of Turnip, the other in front of you. And you feel something in your body lurching. You feel the mushroom hat that you're wearing. Feels like it gets bigger and longer, gets heavier. You feel this strange sort of moment of something that is protruding out the top of your head, two of them. And you see Turnip starting to seem to get very sleepy. What do you say as this is happening?
Will this protect them?
Hush, hush now, child. I need to concentrate. You see Turnip fall over.
She's gonna run for Turnip.
You run. Stop. Please, trust me, this is the better. Like, all of a sudden, as you move towards Turnip, all of a sudden you see and hear. And you hear multiple voices in hushed tones, but very, very serious. Durak, no. What are you doing? This is not the way. This is not where you're... Just let me finish it. Just let me finish it. And you hear the sound of a sword unsheathing. And you look up and you see it's Aarakocra. I'm sorry, old friend. And you hear the swing of a sword, and you hear him yell out, "No!" And you feel nothing for a moment. Your body, senses, everything completely shuts down. Is this dying? Is this what being dead feels like? You hear the sounds of the forest. You open your eyes beautiful, rich green forest. But something hits you as on, or hits this person as on. So you notice a stream with water flowing upwards. And with that, we're going to take our 10-minute break. See you guys in 10. Cool. All right, we are back. In the meantime, everybody's gone. But
So Brigid walks out.
yeah, so this is kind of actually the scene of where I wanted to kind of take it. Dan, are you here? Dan's.
Yeah, I'm here. That's why
Okay.
I turned on my mic, but I didn't want you guys to hear the popping of me flossing, so I muted myself.
All good. Yeah. So I would say Alistair, Io, Gwen, Eva, Mary, you guys are kind of actually Miri's probably gotten nearer to the group now at this point, but Miri is Miri, roll me another sleight of hand check. Can't hear you if you said anything, Rachel.
Oops. 17.
17. Okay, cool. With the 17, you're about 2/3 of the way done at this point. So is Miri trying to hide it from everyone or just Fingers?
She wants to hide it from everyone, but obviously her priority is Fingers. But she's been told no enough by now that she needs to hide it from the whole
Just
party.
trying to be a little sneaky. Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me, in that case, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
That is an 11.
11. Okay, cool. Just in case it comes up, Alistair and Io. I imagine that Eva is also kind of facing the other way, so Eva would have a harder time kind of catching, although passive perception is so high. So yeah, I would say with an 11, anybody. Okay, anybody who wants to see this can see this. If you think your character is noticing this, can notice this. Yeah, so I'll leave a space for like anyone to address either what they were talking about or whatever Miri's doing. Which right now just seems to consist of Miri putting sticks down side by side and then laying leaves on top.
Do you think maybe that's for one of us, whatever she's doing?
It's gonna be the only person who'd actually fall for it, if we're being honest.
Brigid.
That's being disingenuous of Brigid.
Brigid wouldn't fall for that. And Io looks in Fingers' direction.
Yeah, Fingers, who is still facing the other way. At this point, might have kind of forgotten why he's doing it, but is still facing the other way. Man.
Fingers, you're still here.
Pretty tonight. Hmm?
No, sorry.
Yeah. Stars are pretty tonight, eh, Eva? It's pretty stars. Yeah, me too. Me too. They suck. You hear what I'll say you anybody who wants to hears the sound of the wagon door opening.
Yep. Pops up.
Yep.
He's been waiting. Heads over. Brigid.
What do we see what do we see from Brigid in this moment? What is Brigid's current expression?
She is not wearing the mushroom hat because I think she took it off at some point and just had like set it down because it's a lot right now.
Yeah.
And I think she's moving really slowly. And it's very calculated in every step that she's taking because it's the one control she has at the moment. And she's like holding onto the staff in such a way that there's more weight being put on it to keep her standing.
Mm.
As she kind of walks out. It's fed.
Are you okay, Brigid?
Yeah.
I showed me some things. Still processing them a bit. I now know what I am, so that's a
Oh?
plus.
You're Brigid. What do you mean?
The fuzzy part, that's not
Firbolg, I've seen them.
not a furbolg.
Eva, roll me a nature check.
I'm not good at this. I say with my +5.
I can imagine a lot's weighing on you. Do you
9.
want some?
9? Okay, cool.
9.
First off, one thing. I mean, if Brigid says that they're a furbolg, then they're a furbolg. You could, like, you are what you are what you say you are. In this case, there's no problems with that. Absolutely not. So there is a sort of sense of like recognizing that. You also know that furbolgs do have some similarities of what Brigid looks like. So this is news. But yeah, I would say that Eva is not. Eva's a little bit confused, but moving along with this information.
Yep.
So you've got a little bit of clarity. Are you feeling like chatting about the revelation, or do you need some time to sit with it?
I'm gonna sit with it a little bit. No offense, Io.
So what are you?
Fingers. There's this thing
Just
called
said
reading
she's
the
going
room.
to sit with it.
Sitting with it means let her talk about this when she wants to talk about it.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey.
all right, okay. Everybody doesn't need to get, maybe, I was just saying, like, maybe they're a demon or something. You see Gwen look over, excuse me? I mean, not where you are. You're different. All right, I'll shut up. Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think I was a halfling.
Ah, hell yeah. Sorry.
You don't have to talk about it right now if you don't want to. Plus, you said that it was fed, right? And so
I sure hope so. Otherwise, we're fucked.
So it was gonna give us a memory in return. Did you get that, or?
All you, go for it. I did not get it.
Oh,
They-
you just okay.
I needed air.
Of course, absolutely. No,
If
and
you
I
would
didn't-
like
How's
so-
the damn?
Fingers, I will put you in the pit with the Tarrasque. Please chill a little.
There's a fucking Tarrasque.
Where's
There's a
Fingers? Hold
Tarrasque.
on. Where is Fingers in a relation to the rest of the party?
As close as you want him to be.
I want him to be somewhere where I can drop silence on him without affecting anyone else.
I love it. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
This is Therese. What? Also, what the fuck is that?
Just, sorry, you were saying?
I didn't get the memory. But if you want, it's inside. It did look like Gunther. Was the form it was using.
You should probably, I mean, you definitely can tell you've been through a lot. Maybe take a seat, get a drink. Io can make you a sandwich, and I'll start slowly backing towards the carriage.
Eva, you also have a better relation with the creature. Just saying.
Do you want me to come with you, Alistair? I mean...
It's a big carriage. You are more than come.
Let's do this memory diving together.
I think if there's multiple people, it'll
Focus. Or not focus. I guess broaden the focus. We'll see.
Come
on, Alistair,
You'll be
you
able
and me.
to pull yourself out of it easier. You can help each other.
Wise idea.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the advice. Is there anything else that you need, Io? If there's anything else that Brigid needs, if you could see to that.
Don't worry. She's done a good job taking care of me. The least I can do is do my best to repay the favor. You guys be safe in there, and make sure to season your memories extra crispy.
We certainly will. Come on, Al. We've got this.
Alistair, please.
Alistair,
what
of course.
does that mean? Extra crispy?
We're wasting moonlight.
I don't know. They're memories. I don't know how it likes its memories.
Okay, yeah. I'm not giving it anything.
All right. She's gonna give you a bardic before she gets in the carriage. For Alistair, so that's a D10 if you need it. I also want to be very clear. She's keeping concentration on silence up for the entire 10 minutes unless I have to cast a concentration spell.
Incredible. Beautiful. You see that as you're like, Eva, you're kind of like double checking on this. You see that that Fingers is full on body rolling because he thinks that nobody can see him as well because no one's responding to him. So he's just basically like just doing any like possible sort of movement of like, and all of it's weird. But yeah, cool. You and Alistair go into the wagon. As you do, Brigid, how do you, was Brigid trying to keep a cool head coming right out of that memory? Like, would it be?
Was she trying or
Brigid...
was she succeeding? Because I think the answer is that she was not. It was very much so kind of messy revelation of, well, it made it make sense, but I don't know if that's what she wanted to see.
Yeah. How did that emotion manifest itself? What would Gunther have seen from Brigid?
Oh, how aggressive do I want to be in this? Yeah, we'll do that. She was on the ground, and I think there was a moment of her just like hugging herself as she was crying and going, I was just a kid. I didn't know any better. just was, and I think it was that for a minute. And I think there's a moment where, like, as she's standing, it's like her flesh itches, as if she's like recognizing she's wrong in this other way now. And I think she's like kind of picking at her fur a bit, which I think is starting to like shed a little, and she's just pulling at it and kind of, but it's not going away. It's like brushing a cat. Just so much hair. And then she just kind of grabbed the staff and just, I need air. I need to think. Thank you. I need to not be here for a moment. And that was how she walked up.
Brigid, give me a perception check as you were leaving. I'll say with disadvantage.
15.
15. Okay, cool. You noticed that like things started to kind of like flicker out. You went back to like the, and then you saw that like there was like moments where like it seemed like there was a possibility that that Gunther was trying to pull some other memory from you, and that's all you got with the 15 was that. I'd say like for Brigid, I think that probably just made you move out of there a little quicker. Of like, nope, we're done. We're done.
Yeah, I think she's also saying like, it's okay. It's okay. Just I need a moment.
Cool.
As she's kind of running out.
Okay. Who goes in first? I know you guys both go in, but who goes in front?
I think Alistair gestured for Eva to go in first.
He held the door for you.
Mm-hmm.
What a that's gentleman. Interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, cool. Okay.
What are you doing in here?
I feel like you're with your mouse just trying to kind of knock me away from being in your backstory. Okay, cool. You actually see a figure. First off, Eva, you notice that it looks like it's like your bedroom again, but it's missing a lot. Like certain things are off about it. You see that the and like weird things, like I'd say like if there was like a bookshelf, like I had this when I was a kid, so I don't know why this connected with me, but I feel like it would be something that Eva would have, like a headboard that's a bookshelf. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing is like a where you're able to keep your books like just above you, that when you're done reading, you can just put it like that. Mm-hmm. That is upside down on the ceiling. So like weird things like that. Things are a little out of place, and you see there's a very large creature on the ground that is holding their knees, and you see this figure of what looks to be this dragonborn in like darker sort of robes, but you can see that like the back of his head as it's facing down, you can see this like gold scales kind of glint off in the light as you recognize this figure.
Damon?
Damon, yeah.
Just
Take
take another step in so I can.
Okay, yep, of course, yep, right in here. This is not a Gunther. This is Damon. He was a partner from, God, 50 years ago now. Damon, you're not Damon, I'm assuming.
Hurt.
You're hurting?
Why?
Wide.
Why? Why?
I'm confused.
You told us earlier that you were hungry, and after you were fed a memory that you would show us memories. Is this still, or did you need something? Are you okay?
Why? What? Why? Hurt.
I don't know.
You see still looking at Eva.
Why?
Did you hurt, or did this person hurt you? Or did you hurt them?
No. There was some resentment after the end of our relationship. He's finally got dragged into a bit of gossip. He resented me for that, perhaps.
Was it your fault?
Some of the references I wrote about were not as... They were far more thinly veiled than I realized.
Yeah, at least when I'm rude to people, it's not in writing.
We didn't speak again after the relationship ended. I mean, he's dead in real life. He died in a duel in his 50s or so. So it's been...
Why would you write disparagingly about him or his family?
I didn't write disparagingly in any way. It was a romance book. It was...
So then how... granted, I'm not too much on how things like this work, but if it wasn't bad, then where did the rumors come from?
He's a lord, and I was a bookstore owner's daughter, and it was like a Cinderella story, if you will. I read about a prince falling in love with a young performer from the royal court, and it was supposed to be rags to riches type tale, I guess, and the social circles he kept didn't approve of relationships with someone common like me. Certainly didn't approve of it being in writing.
So, to be clear, then you ruined his family because you wanted to write a book?
Gossip fades. It doesn't ruin a family.
So this duel that he died in had nothing at all to do with...
No, that was almost 25 years after we ended. He had a relationship, many partners since then. It was long buried.
How often does it normally take for rumors to fade?
Depends on the rumor. Most fade within a year or two. They don't last decades. Very rarely do they last decades. And those typically only occur when the source of the rumor is still present. Like bastard children, for example, are ones that tend to linger.
Or a
Trysts in your 20 are not something that people dwell on.
If it's in writing, books tend to last for quite some time, especially
Yes,
when
but
they're
you'll
mass-produced.
Social circles like that, though, will get bored of that gossip and move on.
In this moment, Eva, you see a letter appear on the ground, addressed to you from the Iskareth family.
That's new.
Roll me a history check.
13.
You have advantage. I'm sorry. I should give you advantage on that. Yeah. It's your memory.
23.
23. You know what is in this letter as it hurt for a second. For at least a second. From, I'll say the patriarch of the Iskareths, informing you that Damon died in a duel, proving his worth against rumors. You never checked in on whether or not that was absolutely true or not, but it was very scathing.
I think she just picks the letter real quick. Is this what you're here to show us? I think we're getting distracted.
Why hurt?
I think we're looking for memories about Tarasks, are we not?
Alistair, we're in your room. You see a door open, and you see your father, Faustus, walk in.
I think he takes one step before he stops himself. Okay. Yes. Take what you need. Absolutely.
Why hurt?
Because remembering things like this helps us be better people, hopefully.
Close. Close.
I'll walk up to within.
You see the image start to kind of flicker, and you start to notice like more errors, and you kind of like see him kind of like put a hand out.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yes, it's my father.
I sort of see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Alistair, this like horrible moment where you see Faustus look at Eva and do his best sort of charming smile. And it's instant. It's like very like, and it's like very like, I feel like Alistair might have gotten like some sort of like gaffe about like his dad.
Yeah.
I see less of a resemblance.
And then it immediately switches back. Far. Now. Far.
Yeah, he's back in Araskar with my mother. Yeah. He works at a school there. He's a and like just instead of talking to the mimic, like talks to Eva.
Yeah.
Like he's a craftsman. He builds things for work, and then when he's not at work, he tinkers at home and builds. And my mom, she sews and cooks, and somebody is always building something at home, or fixing something, or repairing something.
Oh. Hate.
Did you have a poor relationship with him?
No, he's a good man. He cares deeply about me. And
turns back into Damon. Hate.
That's how some relationships end. In resentment. Because that's the ugly side of love. Grief and love are the same language, just written in different tenses.
Eva, roll me a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
Oh, that was really good. That's a 19 plus 6.
geez.
25.
25. Oh. Oh. You see Damon disappear, and you see Brigid appear.
That's curious.
So So I hate and hurt who I left.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes, yes, but it's not always the truth. Sometimes you hurt when you leave someone simply because their absence is felt stronger. That's a different kind of hurt.
Are you talking about yourself or the memories?
Come on. I think at that question, you see just becomes black. And then the wagon. And you see Eva, your mirror, sitting on the desk, facing downward.
I don't think it liked that question.
Most people don't like the right questions being asked.
Well, perhaps we try this another time and get some rest for tonight.
Or maybe just look at the mirror.
Okay. Just gonna slowly reach for the mirror and pick it up.
You turn it, and it's gonna take a couple hundred times for you to turn over this mirror and see this monstrous eye and not be a little freaked out. Because you just, oh, okay. I knew it was gonna be there, but yeah. You see it just blinking at you.
Sorry, darling, we didn't mean to startle you or push you. You had a vision you wanted to see? A memory you were looking for, Alistair?
Yeah, we had a deal. We feed it, and then it would show us where it was from, or what it could recall of how it got here.
Can you show us that? How you came to be, how you got here. Your memories.
There's a pause. And then a blink. You see a forest. It's a hard thing with nature is, in this case, as you see a very familiar looking forest here, this clearing here, you cannot tell if this is decades, years, months ago. It's hard. But you see a lone figure, just heavy hood, carrying what looks to be this like really over the top sort of like heavy and laden sort of backpack. You see this figure just walk to the center of this clearing. And you hear a voice. You can see, you assume kind of it's from this figure, but it's also completely surrounding the room as if you're hearing it, from the perspective of this creature hearing it. All right. Gonna need you to stay here. Keep this place safe. Until I come back. You see him take off the backpack. Set it down. And turn it over, and you see a bunch of random pieces of what looks to be junk. A shoe, random sort of plank of wood that seems to have been broken off from somewhere else. You see it's splintered. You see there is a what looks to be like a door handle or like maybe like a door knocker sort of thing. A bunch of things like that, all just kind of laid out in the middle of this beautiful, pristine clearing. And then you see the figure just stand up. You don't see his face. Stand up, turn and walk away. As he walks away, he is in the process of walking away, and you see day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night. And you see the pieces that are here start to vibrate and move ever so slightly outward and then back in, trying to extend some sort of form of reach to be able to find something. And the strange thing is, as you keep seeing those days and nights kind of shifting out, you notice that more and more of those pieces just all of a sudden just eventually just stop moving. One of them, actually two of them, you actually see start to move closer together. In a flash, you see another one kind of like have teeth and just kind of like rip into the shoe and just tear it to shreds. And then nothing. More days, more nights. You see this strange sort of bit of junk just kind of starts to kind of flip over in a geometric shape, and you see this piece of junk seems to be this what looks to be like a some sort of glass that has been broken off of what seems to be like maybe some sort of sculpture. So like an art piece that was just deemed, we broke it, it's done. And you see that piece roll over and then consume another piece. And consume another piece. Until it is the only one there. And then you see it after this consistent sort of movement of days and nights that are going in, you see it start to stand up on the sharpest end of it and little by little shake itself down into the ground. And it seems like that is going to be the end of the memory. But then you see this figure of this same man, looking exactly the same, carrying the same backpack, walking the same direction, looking exactly the same, but you hear footsteps as if they're coming from up above. And you notice that the hearing of those footsteps are slightly off from the footsteps of this figure approaching, as if it's a memory of what they imagine is happening during this. You see the figures look down. Good. You know what you're protecting. Do whatever you need to do to survive. 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 And then you see the memory fade. And then it goes back to this room, and you see in the center of the room is this broken piece of glass.
That answers that question.
Does it? Okay. I'm sure.
Yeah, whoever left them here was hoping that it would guard the bones that we found. So it would seem.
You see the broken piece starts to kind of stand on its end and starts to carve something into the floorboards. As you see the word Y, you see it starting to carve out the H.
Should it be doing that?
No,
And you do know the wagon does heal itself, weirdly.
As much as I know that you don't want to hear this, I think it's important that you do. And it may not be pleasant, but you were abandoned, and whoever that was did it on purpose, knew full well what they were doing. It's not a puzzle you need to solve. We can't always understand people's reasons for doing things. But you have a purpose if you want to continue. A good one as well. A valuable purpose.
You see it start to stand up and carves out an L, an E. Feel free to stop me whenever you want to. You don't have to, just to let you know. An A, a V.
Hey, I just so you know, before we make any decisions, it's very important that something remain to protect this area, or someone.
E.
You want us to leave? I think that's good. We should let everyone know.
Alistair, as you're looking at Eva, are you looking at Alistair, or are you watching the ground?
I'm watching the ground. I was about to say, I think he wants us to leave him.
You see a question mark.
Oh, leave.
As Alistair's looking at this, like, oh, this is a threat. Okay. You see that question mark there. It's like, oh, it's asking.
Oh no, I was trying to get ahead of it. Would that be okay? I mean, we can't just leave the Tarask open out here for anyone to find.
Do you want to stay and guard the Tarask? Or do you want to come with us?
It's not really a fair question to ask.
I think, Eva, you see a vision of Alistair on the ground, hugging his knees, like you just saw him earlier that day.
I don't know if that answers my question.
You say that, you see a book appear in front. You see the page is just trying to, right in the middle of flipping.
Alistair walks out of the carriage.
Okay. Eva, you can roll me an insight check if you want. Or you can follow Alistair out, whatever you're doing.
No, I'm saying I want to see what this guy's doing.
I think it's in a tremendous amount of pain, and I don't want to have to be Alistair that says, sorry, you got to deal with this. Peace out.
Alistair's response to this is only one option.
Yep.
And cannot be around for that option. I love that. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, Eva, what'd you get in your insight check?
I didn't know if I was rolling that for Alistair or what is.
No,
Natural
sorry.
20?
This is for
28 if you need the total.
Beautiful. The beauty of one of your most favorite things that you try to kind of incorporate as much as you can in your stories is recognizing that there is going to be a certain point in time in the middle of the story that you both feel excited and apprehensive and intrigued and needing to know more, but also dreading knowing more because you know that means the book is going to eventually end. And you see that is, with a natural 20, you see that is, this creature has had a purpose. It has been living in a chapter for so long. It's appreciated its understanding of this chapter, but it also has been sitting on it for a long, long time. But if they find out what goes on up ahead, then they're going to find out how much that first chapter really mattered or didn't matter.
You know, sometimes that's the hardest part about reading, writing, life. It's stepping away from something you're comfortable with that no longer serves you. But you're not doing it alone.
Goes back into Damon. You leave. Book and
No, the story only pauses. We're not leaving permanently. We might step outside, see what other chaos and trouble we can get into, but this is our home now. We'll always come back to it. And when you close a book, it's only for a little while. You can always pick it up again.
A nat 20 response in this case. This is home now. Honesty of we're not going to be here forever, but we'll come back. Eva, I'd like you to tell me who appears to Eva as a feeling of an answer in the affirmative to this.
I think it's Garrick, because Garrick's the one who always comes back to her. Is still always writing her.
Cool. You see the figure of Damon just shrink down. Could you describe what Garrick looks like, actually? I'd really like to know.
Garrick is a dwarf, a strapping dwarf, very strong, very worn from years as a treasure hunter and a bit of a sellsword. I think like thick dark hair, a thick dark beard, definitely muscular and tattooed. Shows it off.
Is his hair like kept or no? Is it just like it's just a lot?
Oh, it's kept. No, it's well groomed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I imagine. Okay, so like beard, braided or straightened.
Think of Henry Cavill, but like this tall.
With a beard?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
The weirdest blend of Jason Momoa and Henry Cavill, but this tall.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Great. Garrick Cavill appears. All right. Let's go.
Always. Yes,
Thank you.
Hannah.
Thank you, Eva.
Of course. What should we call you?
Garrick.
Why don't we workshop that?
For the second time he hears that, you hear him like kind of like start like, and with that, having a moment of like confusion and concern. Also a moment of like it trying to make a choice, which it does never really has to do. You see it just, and the whole room turns back into a normal wagon. And you were you holding the mirror the whole time?
Yeah.
You feel the mirror just vibrate, and you don't have to look at it. You know it's in there.
I'll think of something.
Yeah. Does Eva walk out at this point? Eva could also stay in there.
Yeah. I think she'll stay in there.
Okay. Cool. Alistair, you come walking out. Miri, roll me a sleight of hand check, DC 10. You are still muted.
Sorry, 17.
17. Okay, cool. It's all done. As Alistair comes out is when it's all done.
Mary skips back to the wagon. What's going on in there? Everybody looks bummed.
Alistair, as you come walking out, you see Miri asking this as you're... is Alistair hurrying out?
He made it down the stairs. He's got like his arm like on the wagon, just like almost hyperventilating. Like, okay. I'm sorry, what?
What's going on in there?
Eva's letting that thing know that it has to stay here, hopefully.
What thing? Mary pushes her way inside.
Okay. Cool. You push your way inside. And Miri, you saw the most gorgeous dwarf you've ever seen in your freaking life. And then he disappears.
Oh. Was that yours, Eva?
That was mine, yes.
What is this beard? Is this the one that I poked?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is. She's hiding it behind. She like holds it up, then puts it behind her back. Let's not poke any more mirrors. Miri.
I won't poke it. What does it do? It shows you hot dwarfs. Can I see?
No, it shows us memories. And it's a thing.
Okay, hold on, move.
You hear 2 vibrations, Eva? Or you feel 2 vibrations? That's a clear no.
No, it's very, very full right now. It just had a very large meal of memories.
I want you to show me my best dream I ever had.
You do not have to. It doesn't have the energy for that left. Maybe next week or next month. It's like a snake it eats once a month. I don't know if snakes do that.
You keep feeling.
Yeah, she's still backing away.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Is it bedtime?
It is. Why don't you tell the others? Maybe fingers will fall into your trap.
What trap?
What trap? You're right.
Okay, just keep it to yourself. Don't ruin it.
No. Always.
And don't tell any of these other narcs. You're the only person who's not a narc here, by the way.
They do like to tell literally everything about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Eva, you realize this moment will eventually be a memory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mir, we got unfinished business, but I'll leave it alone for now.
Why don't you go get Grimmy back and tell the others it's time for bed?
Okay. Miri goes out. Well, it's getting late.
The door hasn't closed yet. You hear that, Eva? It's Miri's just full volume. That's great. Oh, okay. Brigid, did you want to talk about anything with what happened, or are you...
No. I think she
We could talk in the morning if you want.
kind of rubs her eyes for a second,
Okay.
and then she pushes the hair back over it.
Cool. Io. Because I won't make Gwen do it, because Gwen's not here. Io, you, Dan, you're here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here. I was waiting on
Cool. You see as Brigid pulls her hair back for the first time, and it is It is fucking terrifying, but maybe to Io, it's crazy intriguing. This is how you see Miri's eyes.
Not Miri.
Brigid.
Sorry, this is how you see Brigid's eyes. This is how you see Tishian's eyes.
Yep.
Right, so what I'm looking at, it's her with like the starry owl looking eyes, right?
Yeah. You realize in this moment you've never actually seen Brigid's eyes.
I think Io's like, huh. I thought I was the only one who had the little speck pupils. I like
What?
your eyes.
What do you
Your
mean?
eyes.
Nat 20. What the fuck? It's been 10
Has it
minutes,
been
right?
10 minutes?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Roll for the 10 minutes. Roll to see.
Kind of drops the bangs back in front of her eyes. What?
I think he.
We'll say
I
11
think.
rounds.
I think.
I rolled a
picking
5.
up-
Okay, that's all.
So he also was like, anyway, you really should eat some more of what I made. And Io basically brought in what he made for dinner for Brigid and everybody. Just some sun-dried meat with a sweet and spicy dipping sauce.
Motherfucker's got no eyes. We're not going to talk about that.
Fingers, you don't have hands. Or feet.
I have hands. They're hooks. There's nothing in there.
Anyway, sometimes
Can
eating
you see?
something-
Fingers is. I rolled a nat 20. Fingers is full on being a dick. Just straight.
Fingers.
Can you
Io-
see?
Yes,
Io
I can
takes-
see you.
Io takes the meat and just shoves it into his mouth.
Can you?
Yeah.
Io, you can't just go around shoving your meat in people's mouths like that.
Well, it's been a while, and you're really missing out.
It's been a while. That's what you go with.
Last time I did this, Al was alive, and he was the one who got meat
You
shoved
shoved your
into his
meat in Al.
Okay.
Spicy.
Good. Tears in his eyes.
mouth. There you go.
Alistair,
Huh.
okay,
Hair on the chest.
before all of that, whatever that happened, she kind of looks over at Alistair and kind of just like takes her fingers and parts it a little bit. They say my eyes are weird. What are they on about?
Hmm.
You have dusk and dream eyes. I love them.
What does that mean?
They're
Mary?
stars. You have night sky eyes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You don't have hands, fingers.
Okay, she can see.
I will get as close as she allows me to get and look into her eyes.
Alsters, you do. Give me a. It's a low DC. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
How low is that DC? It's a 5.
How low do you want? 5? Yeah.
5.
Do you
It
still have the
very
bardic?
much.
You do still have Bardic.
You want to throw a D10 on that bad boy?
It's up to you. It's just. I will say this is kind of a
It's
low.
about to expire anyways, so you
Okay. All right. Yeah.
might
yeah,
as well
go for
use it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 7.
7 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. There's a very strange moment. Eva, are you still in the wagon, or are you coming out? Because you're gonna
Yep,
see
I'm
something
staying
very
in there.
weird. Okay, great.
I'm staying
Cool.
in there.
Cool. I really hate that Jess isn't here for this. Io and Miri, and kind of, well, at least from Island Miri's perspective and Finger's perspective, it looks like Alistair's about to kiss Brigid. Like Alistair just keeps getting closer. As you're just being like, as you're just noticing, like, it's not just like starlight and constellations. It also seems to be not just concave. It's there. It's like it's a tunnel. And you feel drawn into it. But from their point of view, Alistair's straight up about to kiss Brigid.
As he's still just kind of going, one, is there movement in her eyes? Like,
ooh. I rolled a perfect 10. So Hannah, you answer that question for me.
I think we go a little fucky with this, as she's kind of looking at you, and then she kind of is like looking around a little bit.
Yeah.
How the tunnel is
very
rotating.
3D print. Yeah.
Yeah,
3D
yeah.
poster. Yeah.
Got it.
Which means, Alistair, you got to have her face directly at you.
Yep. So hands on cheeks.
Oh God. Oh shit.
And then because you use the word constellations, are there actual noticeable constellations?
There absolutely is.
So, what do you make of it?
It's just like,
what do you make? Wait,
like noses are
I think
touching.
I think they're just about to make out of it.
Alistair, your breath stinks.
For one person, that's
Brigid,
definitely not happening.
Stop. Brigid, look directly into my eyes.
I tried that trick before. It doesn't work.
Not moving.
Don't move your eyes at all. What constellations am I seeing?
Brigid, blink twice if you need me to intervene.
The eyes go wider.
Oh, perfect.
Is that a blink? I can't tell. Do you have eyelids? The constellations that you see. This is going to be a very, I'm going to say this is a DC 25. A history check.
Okay. Three.
It's not really what constellations you see, it's where they are. With a, god damn it, 33. Like, that's not even, like, I can be like, well, actually, I think, no, the DC is probably like closer to like 30, which honestly is probably where it would be for how ingenious this answer would have to be, and you rolled a 33.
You can make it 35. That's fine.
It's 72. No. With a 33, Alistair, you're able to determine, and I would say you are holding onto Brigid's face for like a full minute. And you're starting to kind of just do, like, this is straight up like calculus bullshit. As you're like reading through where the constellations are, at what point, like recognizing like phase wise how it would have to look if it was flattened out, if it was on a star chart, where would that be, where would that be? With a 33, I will give you two options here, or I will give you one of two options here. Okay, I can tell you either when this was or where this was. Alistair, as you look in Brigid's eyes, there's a consistency in the idea of how the stars look compared to each other, but you also notice some different things with constellations of distance, of how distant these stars are from each other as they would move in perspective from the world of Astera. With that knowledge, and there's so much that would go into this that truly, honestly, as a DM, I can't explain to a point that would be physics correct. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson will come in and kick my ass. It's just not like there's no real clear sort of explanation for this. But with this, Alistair, you're able to pinpoint exactly where this would have happened. And I'm going to ask this. Does Alistair have like a map of Imea? Cool. Do you let go of Brigid's face?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man, let it go. She's got to meet you. Like it's what is it? Is it 60, 70, 30? Is that the
50,
Map.
50.
I need to get a map.
50, 50? It's got to be at least 60, 40, right? I move a 60 and they usually move about 40 away.
You should go to bed, Fingers. And then I will run back to the carriage to try and find my map.
Miri, roll me a luck check. DC on this is 11.
You're still muted.
Still can't hear you.
God damn it. 18.
18. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Fingers. Man, where am I gonna sleep? Is it Eva took the whole wagon?
Well,
You see him start to kind of like move around. Yeah, go ahead.
I made up this bed for me, but I think I might want to be on top of the van. I put bananas there. Do you just want to be there?
On top of the van? No, I don't want to be.
No, that bed over there. You see it? That's the one I made for me, but you can have it. Or not, I don't care.
Well, no. Well, thanks, Mir. You know, everybody has been treating me like straight up shit, and you know, I appreciate that you recognize me as a true friend, and I'm sorry that I tried to get you kicked out of the group a couple times.
You're forgiven.
All right, I just need to go in and get my toothbrush, and I'll be right back out.
Really?
About to go into the wagon. Alistair, where is your map?
I mean, I think it would be like in a book, like a fold out page in one of his books.
Okay. Would you have that on your person, or would it be in the wagon?
I think it would be in the bag of holding, which is on my person. So yeah.
Cool. You got it. Yeah, you pull that out. You kind of like start to spread that out. As you're spreading that, you're starting to kind of look. You have a couple of. I imagine Faustus made like star chart tools for you.
Yes.
They're very like they're completely made out of wood, so there's like chips and like things in them as they've been they've been used and maybe not taken care of as they've been used probably seldom comparatively to other things. Cool. So we see Alistair starting to kind of chart that out. Eva, you're in the wagon. Are you doing anything specific as Fingers walks in?
I'm
Your best
just
friend.
in bed already, writing. I think I have the mirror next to me, like propped up, but like in the corner, so it's away from access from people like Mary. But so that he can see what I'm writing still, just so that he could like experience that.
I love it. Cool. Yeah, you see, it would like you'd really have to look in and focus in to be able to kind of see the eye where you have this propped up. And you see Fingers just kind of like going, "Everybody decent?"
Just writing, that's all.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna go and get my toothbrush. I want to sleep under the stars.
You do that.
It's a beautiful night out.
Sure it is. Why don't you ask Miri to join you?
Well, I won't, except Miri's giving me their bed. But you know,
How
this,
generous.
it's Miri's a little bigger than me. Not true at all. So
Yeah, it's a great night. You enjoy
Yeah.
those stars.
Yeah, all right then. All right, yeah. Rain check. Well, no, it's better not rain. Better not rain. Okay.
I hope it does.
I hope it does. Sorry, what was that? Were you say?
She just fully ignores him.
Oh, you're sleeping. Okay, okay. All right, she's sleeping now. Opens the door, looks outside, and says to everybody, "She's sleeping now." Closes the door. It's so good. I hope it does. You see, great. Okay, cool. I'm gonna Alistair, roll me initiative against Fingers.
Hey, 17 plus 8. So,
Great, nat 1. So Fingers Fingers is like starting to, all right, okay, just brush my teeth. No water, just brushing his teeth. He has it, like he has to hold it in a specific way to make it work. And you see Miri, where are you right now? You're like, you see him, he's about to go in it. Like, what is Miri
I'm
doing?
on top of the wagon, just like this.
Just eager eyes, just watch.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Okay, so Alistair, you're looking through, scanning. There's a moment of like recognition as you see like counting this in. You see, okay, getting closer and closer. You start to kind of move your triangle. I know nothing. I'm a professional DM. You move your tool to and as you start to move it, you notice it's getting closer and closer to Eriskar. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, nope. South. Okay. All right. It's fine. Maybe it's the mountains. Oh, where Ellenvox was. No. Okay. All right. A little further south. You see this little tiny dot on your map. Okay. At least it's something small, but at least it's something. And you move your hand away as we hear a crash, bing, bang, boom, as Fingers goes to lay down, and it wraps him up like a very tightly wound sushi roll and rolls him all the way out across the very slight sort of pitch going down, and then all the way down into the crater as you see the word Brunte appear. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. See y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye, go to south.